Kval Sports with Dirk Weishaar starts right now.
1 up and 1 down, 2 shutouts. The Beavers and Ducks each had the opportunity to clinch the Civil War Series Sunday at PK Park. An Oregon win would mean both teams would be tied for the Pac-12 lead. An OSU win meant the Beavers would have a 2-game lead in the conference standings. The Beavers put up 9 runs on the Ducks on Saturday. Oregon hoping to send the seniors out in style. It didn't happen. Top of the first, Oregon State jumps out to the early lead with a runner on second. Michael Conforto singles to left. Tyler Smith races home, makes it 1-0 Beavs. Just the beginning for Conforto. Top of the second, after a bases-loaded walk made it 2-0. Conforto comes up with a bags full blast off. No doubt about that one. Over the player development area in right. Grand slam for Conforto. He ended up with 6 RBI on the day. 6-0 O-State Ballers. Bottom second, pond full of Ducks. J.J. Altabelli sends a fly ball deep to center. That's where Max Gordon roams, and that's where Max Gordon makes great catches like that one. Robs Altabelli and keeps the score at 6-0. Top of the third, 1 on for Smith. He delivers with the base knock to left. Jake Rodriguez comes home, 7-0 Beavers, 17 hits on the day for OSU. Ducks tried to rally, bottom fifth, now 7-1. Tyler Baumgartner rips a shot to right, bounces into the bullpen for a stand-up RBI double, scoring Sean Chase, 7-2 Oregon State. Later in the fifth, 2 on, 1 out for Ryan Healy, but Ben Wetzler gets him to ground into the inning-ending 6-4-3 double play. It's still 7-2. Top of the eighth, Beavs put it on ice. 4 more runs, including an RBI single by Kavin Kais. That made it 10-2 Beavers. Kais went 3 for 5, scoring twice. Top of the ninth, how about one more from Michael Conforto? RBI double made it 12-2. Conforto also went 3 for 5 as the Beavers blow out the Ducks 12-2 to win the series and take a 2-game lead on Oregon in the conference standings.
We knew that it was going to be a huge game today. Just to establish, who's in first place, and so we just came out and with a lot of fire and hit the ball around a little bit.
That was big momentum taker. Didn't necessarily give us a whole lot, but I mean, thankfully I came down with it, and because if that clears the bases, and then we're in for a tough game.
Our guys did a nice job. They stayed with it. They stayed with what we were trying to do, and momentum is a big thing. It's a huge thing in sports, and I just felt like we had momentum from last night, like it was said, and we just carried it into today.
The easy thing to do would be come out of here and hang our heads and be upset about this series loss, to our rivals. But we have bigger things ahead of us, and playoffs is more important to us right now.
And they're not done with each other, because we'll have one more Civil War contest Tuesday in Corvallis at 5:30. Both teams have won twice this season. So here's what we have in the Pac-12 standings. OSU has a 2-game lead on Oregon and UCLA for first place with just 3 games to go in conference play. After Tuesday's non-conference Civil War game, Oregon plays at Utah and OSU hosts Washington State. 2 wins against the Cougs clinches the Pac-12 title for the Beavers. With a 3-0 victory over Wisconsin on Saturday, the Oregon softball team earned the right to host its first ever NCAA Super Regional. The Ducks had only 3 hits against the Badgers, but 2 of them were home runs. Sam Pappas slugged a solo shot in the second inning, the 37th of her career, which ties the program record. Freshman Janelle Lindvall added a 2-run dinger in the 7th inning to provide the final tally. Jessica Moore was named the regional MVP, going 2-0 in the circle and earning a save in the final win versus Wisconsin after defeating Texas last year in Austin to advance to the Women's College World Series. Moore and company are looking forward to hosting a super regional.
So we'll start doing our homework on the next opponent, and get ready for practice on Monday. Work hard, pray for good weather, and be ready.
Having our own fans and not having other people's fans like how Texas was. But it'll be fun, and having friends and family, and we don't lose at home apparently, so that's going to be fun too.
Our crowd's getting bigger and bigger, it seems like every weekend, so hopefully our community will get really excited about the Super Regional at home, and we'll have a lot of fan support.
Oregon will host the winner of the Lincoln-Nebraska Regional, and speaking of which, Nebraska knocked off Stanford 10-6, so the Cornhuskers will come to Eugene. Game 1 of the Super Regional is Saturday at 5 p.m. at Howe Field. Game 2 Sunday at noon. Game 3, if necessary, would be at 3 p.m. The Mariners trying to salvage one win away from Terry Francona and Cleveland. Bottom of the first, no score, one on for Michael Brantley. He just flicks a little base hit to right center. That brings in a run, 1-0 Indians. Next up, Nick Swisher. He grounds one to first. It gets by Justin Smoke, allowing Brantley to come home. 2-0 Indians. Bottom of the second, it's Brantley again, this time with 2 on. Get out. It does the deep center off Felix Hernandez. 5-0 Indians. Cleveland wins again, this time in a shutout, 6-0. It's not young versus old, but really it is. The upstart Memphis Grizzlies hope their youthful enthusiasm would be too much for the experienced San Antonio Spurs in the Western Conference Finals. Game 1 from the Alamo City, and Tony Parker did what he does best. First quarter, Parker takes it right to the hoop. 2 of his 20 points. Spurs come out strong, 18-6. Second quarter, Danny Green on the drive, going off glass. 16 points for Green. Spurs up 45-26. Third quarter, Grizzlies close to within 6. Former Trailblazer Jared Bayless steals the precious, slams it home, 62-56. San Antonio, though, pulled away from there. Manu Ginobili to Matt Bonner for 3. Spurs take game 1, 105-83. More Kval News coming up after the break.